The Switch 2 has been out for about 2 weeks, so here's the good, the bad, and the ugly. First of all, I want to address a couple rumors. There's this whole game key card thing going around claiming that none of the game cards for the Switch 2 are the actual game, and instead are just a key to download the game and then play it. This isn't true. Nintendo announced that some game cards will be game keys, but so far, none of the games released by Nintendo are like that. I believe it's more of an option for third-party developers. Black Ops 6 isn't fitting on a Switch cart, so this would be the workaround for having a physical release. Second, people are saying you don't actually own the games or the console, but rather a license to use them. This is something that's been a thing in the industry for a while. It isn't new for the Switch 2. The same is true with Steam. You don't technically own any of your Steam games, but rather the license to use them. And I agree that this is pretty stinky, but this is a problem with the industry as a whole and not just Nintendo. Nintendo historically has been very against modification to their games. They've taken down videos on YouTube from Point Crow's channel where he modded Zelda and shut down a bunch of Melee tournaments for using Slippy, which is a modified version of Melee. But moving from the bad to the ugly, we gotta talk about price. The Switch 2 is priced at $450 or $500 with Mario Kart, which is a lot for a console. A lot of people are angered about this, but I want to compare the Switch 2 to the Steam Deck, which is priced from $400 to $650. From everything I could find, the performance of the Switch 2 is about the same as the Steam Deck, a little better, a little worse in some areas. The Switch 1 in comparison is $300, adjusted for inflation from launch day, that's $400. Yeah, inflation is up by 33% since 2017. That's not good. But everyone's main complaint with the Switch 1 was its performance. So Nintendo decided to go for performance with the Switch 2 at a higher price point. They aren't competing with the Switch 1, they're competing with the Steam Deck. That's the other portable console right now. Xbox revealed a new handheld, which isn't actually an Xbox handheld, but an Asus one. It's a revision of the Asus ROG Ally, which goes anywhere from $500 to $1,000. So we can expect that Xbox console to be at that same price point. But the Switch 2 plays Nintendo games and already has the Switch 1's library. Which brings us to the good. The new Mario Kart is a ton of fun. The Switch 2 sold a record-breaking 3.5 million units in 4 days. It took the PS5 4 weeks to do that. And despite its flaws, I've been enjoying my Switch 2. YouTube!